I'm on page 121, so if you want to read along, you can. Is there a difference between a prologue and a first chapter? I wanted to skip the chapter books I used to skip the prologue from chapter books in grade school because I thought it didn't count as part of the actual book. Magic Treehouse books shouldn't have had a prologue anyway. Prologues are for writers who remain too timid to just start their damn book. A good book shouldn't have an introduction other than the first chapter. Some books have a random page in the beginning for people to figure out whether they'll like reading the book later. I never understood why people needed a page to figure out whether they'll like a book. Do some odd folks really read those random excerpts before picking a book? Is Barnes & Noble just the new pseudo-intellectuals Costco with sample pages instead of serving sample sriracha snap peas that taste inevitably worse after one ends up purchasing multiple boxes in bulk? The workers manning the Costco sample tables never let me try their pretzel thins or graham crackers unless my parents were right next to me. Allergy concerns, they said. But I was already 12 years old at the time, fully aware of my absentee allergies. Wait, where was I? And then I'm going to read a different paragraph because I don't know. If you skip a couple pages, this is a description of a party. I go to a party. I can set my prologue at a party. The older you get, parties just get more awkward and less comfortable. As a kid, most parties that one attends are of the birthday sort. This saves much of the fearful entry into a party as the kid can direct themselves towards finding the birthday host to give them their gift. If the kid is smart, they will scope out and map the party as they venture through, determined to find the host. Though I still use this method of averting awkwardness to get rid of the silence after the saloon doors swing open, most adult parties revolve around other subjects than simply birthday gifts and laser tag. There is also the dilemma of the early arrival. I used to fall for this social faux pas constantly before realizing the appeal of arriving slightly late. When a guest is first to arrive, the host has to entertain them, subtly convincing them that this party is worth wasting their night, while also awkwardly waiting for more guests to filter in. This makes the first conversation of the party, the one between the early bird and their host, one of truly unavoidable anxiousness. This awkwardness can compound further if the second guest is not friends or even acquaintances with the early bird. The host will feel awkward leaving them alone, them not knowing each other at all, while the two guests will feel the host's tension and end up being pressured to try and turn the attention away from this odd pairing. Sometimes resulting in the first two birds having to help the party set of finalities. They wouldn't want to look awkward. This unified balance of anxiety is common at nearly every house or apartment or even dormitory party. The host will spend most of the party keeping the living space undisturbed, worrying about noise complaints, cleaning spills, and maintaining a happy face. This heavy platter of duties causes them to enjoy the party least of all, despite their being the ones to throw it. They worry about everyone enjoying themselves, yet they themselves are having the least enjoyment. This constant host-born worry of whether the guests are enjoying themselves is futile, as most guests are not here to rate and review the party. In fact, any judgment of the party, good or bad, is hardly ever placed on the host's fault. Most party guests are too worried about whether or not they look like they're having fun, if the girl they wanted to talk to has left already, or whether now is a good time to slip away from the comfortable conversation for a much-needed piss. Still, maybe this was something that only I worried about.